What's up, y'all? This is Mr. Miller. Check it in live from the basement of Miller's Corner. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody was good. Santa was good to ya. It was good to me. But I want to start this year off with something a little bit different than I'm usually probably have never done and always scared to do. So I wanted to do something I wanted to customize something myself, kind of modify something that was already out. I've been seeing people do it. I've been kind of scared to do it, but it's like they look better after they did it. So what we're going to do today, and I'm going to show you, is kind of how I did the Off-White waffles that came out. I'm going to kind of customize and take that netting off because I think in some cases it looks cool, but in some cases when you take it off, it gives the shoe a completely different feel. So this is the one I'm going to be working with, the black and pink version. I really do like the shoe. When it came out, I got my wife. I actually hit on two pair. I hit on this color for myself, and I hit for my wife on the white pair. So I'm not going to cut hers because the white helps protect it, so I'm cool. But the black, I seen somebody do it, and I love it. And I was like, man, I got to do it. So I'm going to take this netting off that you see on this shoe, as you can kind of see. I'm going to take all that off and make it a black shoe. Going to have to take off the Off-White that you see right here. That's going to have to come off. So I'm going to be taking that off. We're going to see what we got to have as finished product after we do it. Show you what stuff I'm going to use. So I'm excited. See how these joints going to turn out. Let's go. So, I have just completed one of the shoes of the actual Off-Whites, and I like how it came down. So, let me go through some things since there's no audio, no talking over the when I cut them. The first thing you're probably going to need is an X-Acto knife right here. This is going to actually help you cut and kind of trim that netting off. Really easy to use. Really good blade. Helped me 100%. The next thing you're going to probably need is some cuticle clippers is what I used when it came to it. This actually was easy to kind of clip away some of the stuff. And then some normal set of fingernail clippers is what I use. So these three things work perfect. So enough about that. Take a look at the shoes. Now the shoe, we went from this to this. So we did a couple changes, as you can kind of see with the shoe. It looks a heck of a lot different, in my opinion, when it comes to the two. You can kind of see that the actual shoe has really got a really good detail when it comes to it. I love how it turned out. Look at that back. You can kind of see the detail on that bad boy. Clip down. Yeah. I left a little bit of the webbing on there to kind of give it just a little bit of a detail. In my opinion, I kind of accentuate the shoe. And I trimmed off the spikes. Kind of give it that flat feel. But again, I actually like how they turned out. Now again, this is the edited version of it, and this is what it looks like before. As you can kind of see the netting on that. It's pretty good. You can't see it as black as it is. Kind of give you kind of look. You can kind of see how black it gets with this one. Now, one of the things that I did see is you're going to have, on the inside, it's always going to have the Off-White on there. You're going to lose that when you put it on this one. So that's one thing you have to sacrifice, is that. You'll lose the Off-White, but you really can't see it. So it really wasn't a loss. But so you still get the tag on the outside. So I kind of was cool with that. With the Vapor Streets, I was thinking about doing mine with the Vapor Streets as well. But the problem is the check is imprinted on the netting. So I probably won't touch those. I am going to put the racer strap back on there. But I think how they came out, came out pretty good. I'll shoot some more pictures of them. But I'm going to tell you right now, the cutting takes about 30 minutes. But like to pick the white takes about an hour. Just to pick all of it. Now, the reason why, let me show you. This shoe is basically, it's a shoe, the normal Waffle Racer, but it has the webbing put on top of it. So the shoe is underneath this, but it is stitched so it won't move. So when you start cutting this off, it's not attached to the actual lining and the grooves of the actual shoe itself. It has its own stitching. So all the white stitching is what hold this on there. So when you get ready to start pulling it off, I was kind of nervous to say, okay, is it touching the threading of the actual shoe? And it's not. But when you get it all off, you can see the actual white, the strips of white will still be showing. So, but it's not on, like when you look at that, that's not the white on there is completely, is right above the actual threading of the shoe. So when you take it out, you're going to have to use the tweezers and the fingernail clippers and clip it down. So it takes a good little while. I mean, you gotta pick every little thread out there. But like I said, once you get it down, you actually can see it. You can kind of see there's not really any threading left. Now, if you get lazy, which I did up here, I got real lazy because it's really in there. And like I said, it's already hour and a half deep. What I did was I got I had some, you can get some of the acrylic paint, black acrylic paint, and you can paint, kind of just rub it on there. Or I ran out. I used a permanent black marker and just touched the white threading, and it turns it black. And it looks exactly like black threading. So, like some of these, like right here, that was all white. But I went ahead and just got a black right underneath there. I just got a black Sharpie and just tapped it, turns them black. So that's a simple way you can actually do it. And then the spikes, I just use fingernail clippers. Kind of got those off of them. I kind of like it, but I like how they came out. I'd probably do the blue, the blue racer ones, but I wouldn't do the white ones. The white ones look good with the netting. I wouldn't touch the white. My wife got the white ones. So, but I like how they came out. But like I said, it's going to take you about an hour and a half to get all that off. Probably even longer if you got that bottom part off. But as you can see, I left a little bit of the pieces on there. I left that on there. So, yeah. But it takes about an hour and a half to do one shoe. I just did the one because I wanted to show you guys what it looked like. But we went from this right here, which is a great looking shoe, to that, which is an even more different look, in my opinion. But it's a great looking shoe after that. It still has that off-white feel. So we went to that. So that's my edit on the Off-White Waffle Racers. Let me know what you think. Drop me a line. But this your boy, Mr. Miller, checking in live from the basement of Miller's Corner. Glad you checked in. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. Comment. Let me know what y'all think about them. And follow me on IG. Once again, Mr._Miller1 on IG. Make sure you follow Little Rock Kicks on Deck. LR Kicks on Deck. Feature page. What's up? So, till next time, people. Once again, Happy New Year. Let me know what you think.